franchise mode if you had this ability. Because I'm not dealing with it, especially when it's only second quarter, dealing with a pick six, because that would have been a pick six, and that was complete and utter bullshit, is what it was. Because every time you throw a quick slants, they're wide open, everybody is, especially the way I throw them. So, he should have been wide open. There's no excuse for that, Adams. So, I don't care. Pisses me off, man. Aaron Rodgers has 66 confidence. Jesus Christ. That's a really high amount of confidence, honestly. Oh my god, could you fucking load? Thank you.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL.
No one cares. Can I actually, like, toss, or are you always just going to give them the ball first? Because that pisses me off, too. Fucking cunt. Keep running around, motherfucker. Get fucking down, dude. Jesus. Right. You know what? No. Didn't work out last time, so. We're gonna go with man zones for a little bit. Just because they play a few guys in the middle and play good up pass, so.
The first carry for the tailback, Jeremy
See?
Langford. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Let's go with
so trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. The first carry here for Jaquiz Rogers.
You better sit that dude down.
35-yard line. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. So
God.
on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
And see how well that worked out with just me calling the plays, even though I'm probably one of the crappiest play callers in this game. And juke. And juke. Or spinner, that works too. I know auto flips on because of the bullshit. I want to turn it off, honestly, because I like playing on this setting. I feel like it's actually competitive for me. So, because I am a rookie at this game.
On 1st down,
wide open. Moron! It's a lot pass, or at least it should have been a lot pass, even though it never is.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Oh my god. Hike the ball. Come on.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I know the exact route I want.
This defense looks for one more stop here on
Come on.
the run.
Let's get this 3rd down out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he's able to get the
keep thinking that's Drummond on Allison because he's number 81, but I know it's not.
Routes are supposed to be run in the NFL. Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what
there you go. There you go. I made the right read that time. Because the dude was freaking not open.
We heard the talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
He'll get a nice
I feel really confident on that choice for a bullshit running back.
So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a slow-ass spin move. Come on, man.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs.
Really? Let me just pull out a stiff arm even though I'm super far.
He's remade his body in the NFL. You remember back at Michigan State? Big, thick, bruising runner. Yeah, he had some speed, he had some agility, but now he's slimmed down and he's gotten even quicker, which has led to more runs like the one we just saw there.
Rodgers now to throw. His throw caught at about the 5.
There you go. There you go. That's how we're supposed to start a game, boys. There you go.
Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Sorry, that was really disgusting. I just now realized it.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
8 plays, 77 yards. I'll
so
take it.
Drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
He's going to run it back.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. A beautiful
my
fake.
God. I just got juked. I was so noticeable too. He just was already in the move. So.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us. Well, and now they have that opportunity to...
I knew it. I knew it. Like, they always like to run on first down. That's my pattern.
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply.
Are you talking? You're not talking about the Bears, are you? Because they don't know how to run. Jesus, man, they make 9 people miss. Your name's White and you're black. What's going on here? Hey, don't mean to be racist, guys. Don't mean to be racist. Come on, let's make that, boys.
Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Coach suggestions are way more LP and online for defense. Oh, Jesus.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Sit your ass down, boy.
After a gain of about 5.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
From midfield now, here's Cutler. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Dude, I just juked that guy so hard I knocked him down.
Possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Good.
That last drive,
yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That was good. That was good.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Rodgers. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I hate it when the announcer does that. I'm like, what?
That one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds.
What?
He did catch the football.
It's caught. Nelson. A gain of 7, and
Can we just be quiet and finish this game?
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out
I will
of
see
watching
as soon as it's done, I
quarterbacks and
promise.
receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. It was Mitch Unrein that made the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll come out in the pistol and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The lone setback is Langford. And he'll get it up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Checks it underneath to Langford. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. They'll throw on 1st down with Cutler. Completion left side to Miller. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cutler stays Stays on his feet. On the right side, this is Miller. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Cutler to throw again. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Throwing again, it's Cutler. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Jeremy Langford, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead.
He's got a man, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That was a good catch.
Whistles
That was
come
a
in.
really
We're
good
gonna get a
catch.
timeout here by the offense.
That was
It's
just a
their
prayer
first, so
right
they'll
there.
have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 that time. And that leads to a Green Bay first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Ooh,
He had
it was
6
in hands.
points in his
In your hands.
there. Couldn't hang on.
What? Ooh,
Second
okay,
down.
I might be field goaling here.
To figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat.
Oh,
Now,
no, I
We're gonna
accidentally
get a timeout
hit the wrong
by the
one.
offense. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Don't log it.
Oh, they get to
Come
the
on.
football. It's blocked. It's picked up a line here, remember.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn
I
up,
swear to God.
everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And it's ha-ha. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
I hate it when the guy's literally standing right in the way and then the receiver gets hit by him and they don't call anything on it.
Because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Biggest pet peeve in this game right there.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. His throw incomplete.
I'm about to give up here because this is being really
Normally
bullshit.
he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Come on.
They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bears take over. A look at the
This is
offense now
pissing
here.
me off. Like, I should have the ball right now. My players should make plays for once in their lives.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Holding offense.
Now Cutler on third and long. He completes it right side to White. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of, great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out, you feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And with this drop-off from last week, you know, a guy of his caliber, he doesn't take this very well, does he?
No, not at all. And right now it's a matter of who wants to even be around him at this point, and who can be around him maybe to help him settle down or just to listen to him a little bit and let him vent so he can get it out of his system. It's just such a stark difference from what we saw last week.
Yeah.
You've mentioned many times before how impressed you are with his footwork, his decision-making, his reads. For me, his overall athleticism last week, escaping the pocket and creating big plays. We're not seeing that so far.
And Amendola with a catch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Another pistol look here. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And that one good for 16 yards and a first. And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. That one goes for 16 yards. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Why aren't you going that way? Why would you run left when I throw right? Look where the ball is. Because of that, I'm going to run, I swear.
Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And he's able to put it through. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Mike Daniels in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Miller on the catch.
I didn't even have press X. I played receiver. What?
This one across the 30-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jeremy Langford, the one he was looking to get it to. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets.
Why does his coach think that cover 3? Fine, I'll keep going. I'll keep going just so you see how shit your plays are.
Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
Dude, like, why are you playing?
God. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chain. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap, because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route, going for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Cutler going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. On that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little
Did they
bit.
seriously call timeout?
You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
319!
Time running out here on the play clock. Again, it's Bell. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And a minimal gain. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Rodgers now to throw. Amendola catching it left side. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Here's Bell. They find some open field here. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
I give myself
That'll
props
be
for
their
that.
3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
319!
They'll run it with Bell. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
When Le'Veon Bell gets going and he starts galloping and he piles up yards, his team usually wins, and that's exactly what they're doing here.
Well, in 2015, he had the MCL, PCL injury. Some people were worried. He looks pretty good here in this one.
That tells you there's a whole lot of rehab that went into that, a lot of determination to get back and get back to his present form, which is awfully good.
A give to Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Just gonna make sure I finish the game and I'm log off. See you guys later.